Here, a little stuffy today, don't mind it, but they just released this. I've already read a couple of things, but I haven't read most of it, so we'll experience this together. So the slugging thing, uh, while I'll say this, it's much better than the anti-tunneling. This is basically just after sitting on the ground for 90 seconds, which, is a minute and a half. So most of the time this won't happen. But if you are slugged like this for a minute and a half, you are able to pick yourself up, which is fair, I think. But other than that, it's not that big of an update actually. Just it's this is a good quality of life. This is good. This is not. So basically, now if the survivor is hooked, then the killer can't see their hook status, which I'm not sure is I'm not sure what that means, but I guess we'll find out. And basically, now unhooked survivors have no collision. They gain the haste endurance, obviously, but something new alert called elusive, which we'll get to. They have immunity to killer instinct, and they see the killer's aura. If they, do an inconspicuous action, they lose the stuff, like repairing a gen, totem, that kind of stuff. But and for killer, after if they hook survivor and then they go hook another survivor that's not the same survivor, they get bonus damage for the next gen kick, temporary haste, and temporary reveals, like as they say, a base kit, barbecue and chili, that have less or equal hook states to the survivor that they just hooked. Lesson for killers who have a whole lot of mobility, and effects are disabled once all gens are completed, which I feel like this should stay. That's also just me. But then now, if a survivor dies before 6 total hook states, all remaining survivors gain a repair speed for the rest of the trial. Do you remember that one bug in like probably 3 months ago, maybe 4? No, it wasn't that long. It was probably like more like 6. But if a survivor died and a survivor's completed the gen, it would count as 2. That's basically what this is. This is not good. Not good whatsoever. Like, seriously. And if the survivor was last hooked is sacrificed or killed, which I'm not really sure what that means, generators cannot be regressed or blocked. Like, oh, I accidentally, killed a survivor at 5 gens, but I hooked 2 more survivors, and this survivor just happened to die on hook. Oops, guess I can't kick a gen. Then custom games, you can disable it, which I feel like just don't do this in the first place. And then they updated several perks, which we will get to. I haven't seen those yet. Okay, elusive. Basically, you get kind of like a base kit version of Iron Will and a couple other things, which I'm okay with this. Like to decent to make killers not tunnel. I feel like this would just be good. Like if the killer's trying to tunnel and you basically just get a base kid babysitter, that is good actually. I like this. This I don't like whatsoever. But I guess we'll see how it works. Okay, now tomes. Updated tomes to feature new tomes encompassing lore. That's good. And new lore is unlocked each week for within the active tome. We're happy to share. Beginning lore is back. Okay, so it's like a weekly unlock that you can get from completing quests. That's nice. Okay, well, that's a lot. Michael Myers. Okay, let's see what we got. Replace Evil Within with 2 modes that can be toggled with a button press. Okay. Stalker mode, 4.2 movement speed, unspoken and can stalk survivors. Pursuer mode, 4.6, 24 terror radius. Increased vault speed, bonuses to lung range, break speed, and stun recovery, but cannot stalk survivors. So this is like a activatable tier 3 without the insta down. Okay. Stalk leader is full, evil incarnate mode can be triggered at will. Ooh, that's interesting. granting the following effects for a limited time. Those are gonna, but that's his entire kit. Why would you remove that? Okay, whatever. Okay, 4.6 speed, 40 meter tear radius, Jesus Christ, and increased vault speed, slaughtering strike. Power button, the charge ability, reducing movement speed. Press the attack button while charging. Oh, it's just they turn Myers into another dash killer. Are you kidding me? It's just another dash killer. There's a killer's attack range while lunging. They are knocked into the dying state. Huh. So they basically took Myers, changed him into Old Doctor, and gave him uh gave him a rush attack. That's basically just like better tier 3 Myers. Okay. This could also destroy pallets. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, here you go. Unlocks the ability to grab and kill, or and kill, or perform a regular move on survivors who would die the next time they are hooked. Okay. So base kit, uh, Tombstone. So it's flipping safe stalking. Removed the limited stalk points per survivor. Thank you. Reduced stalk range to 32 meters. Remove distance modifier. Fair enough. Moving while stalking has increased movement speed but incurs a reduced stalk rate. Okay, so if you stand still, then you get normal stalk rate, but if you move, then you get a reduced stalk rate. Okay, okay. Okay, I actually really like that. That's good. Second action. Okay, then that is a really, really long range. What the okay, it's basically just basic coup de grace. Playing for evil tiers, planning to give players more tools they can use to adapt each unique situations while keeping the core of what makes him the shape. Highly offensive attack, instant opportunity with an extended lunge, particularly effective loops. The pass on nearly is the key word here. All his add-ons, reworking the menu offer even more unique effects. I'm really hoping these are like Hammered Head type add-ons, because that would be really good. Yeah, in particular, who knows for his old play style, fragrant tuft of hair will change evil incarnate to function like old Myers, offer an exposed effect and those learning. Okay, okay. So he's still there. Full patch notes for details. Okay. Clown. Okay, they're nerfing Clown. Thank you. Increased activation time and increased how piece on extended effects lingers, I believe. Okay, fair enough. So nerf haste a little bit, buff hindered a little bit. So he's near old Clown, but just a little bit better. Okay. Unknown. Okay. Let's see what we got. Increase the additional time added to weekends when moving and injured. Oh, okay. Increased movement speed and recovery. Okay. Okay. Increased vertical camera. Okay. Yes. Everything about this is just a yes. That is amazing. I love this. It's just some add-ons. Okay, so how far can you go up? Woo, that's far. Okay. Ooh, Dracula. It looks like a nerf. Oh, actually, slightly reduced Hellfire cooldown. Okay, so that's just a buff. So these are buffs, and then this. So buffs to the actual power itself, but then reduced charge movement speed, and slightly increased slowdown time after casting. Okay, so the cooldown itself is faster, and the added an extra pillar, but the movement speed is reduced, and a slightly increased slowdown time after casting it. Okay. Okay, Wolfram increased pounce attack charge time, fair enough. Increased synth or spawn time, okay. Increased movement friction to make flying around easier to control. That's good because he's hard to play on console, at least. Ghoul. Here we go. When grabbing a survivor on the other side of a vault with a cognate leap, the survivor is released at the start of the ghoul's vault instead of the end. Okay, so apparently it was an intended feature, and they removed it because of that. Alright. Oni. Hooking a survivor now spawns more blood orbs. Sweet. That's it. Alright. With extra slugging impacts on any side, we'll try to mitigate this. Alright, cool. Perk updates. Update the various perks. Oh, thanks. Uh, Mostly number adjustments. So Tuesday PTB live balance preview on Discord. All right, so this is there. Let me go back up and just say yes and no on things. Yes, this is okay. I would say maybe a little bit longer time on this. Like maybe increase this to 100. But other than that, I think this is good actually. But I also say gra I say bring back the button to do it because sometimes you'll be recovering and trying like to move and that kind of stuff, and it just doesn't work. It, like trying to interact with the killer. So that's the only change I make. Those just increase the time, and uh remove the what is it? Where is it? So, I forget where it is, but oh yeah, it's down here. Yeah, but just and put back in the button. This tunneling reduction. This is just completely removing it from the game. Uh, all of this is a no. Well, no, that's not all a no. What was that? Okay. So, disabled once the gen's completed. Good. And then a hook, there's no notification. Why is there no notification? Hook status isn't revealed immediately. Why? Like, if all of this is happening, why is there also not a notification? They're just buffing survivors again and again without nearly any changes to killers. Like, sure, the base kit barbecue and chili is good for, less or equal hook states. Oh, excuse me. But, so basically, survivors get all of these things, and the killers get slight base kit pop, slight base kits, forget that's that ghost face perk, and then slight base kit barbecue and chili. Lesson for killers who have a whole lot of mobility, which this is good, fair enough. And then disabled once all gens are completed. I think only this should be the only one that's uh, is disabled. I think this should stay, and I think to an extent this should stay. But I also get like if survivors on an exit gate and you hook one, then you immediately know where they are. So I feel like if I'm not sure how to work around that, but at least I think the haste effect should stay at least. And then this, all of this, that is not good. This is not good whatsoever. Again, it's just that bug from like 6 months ago, except even worse this time. So just no, none of this. I would make it, well, if they do keep it, I would make this at least 8, you know? And then this, I think is okay. Not bad, not good. Basically, just get out of the killer's range. This is good. More lower. I didn't like this at first, but the more I'm thinking about it, I actually do like it. Even though they basically just gave him base kit coup de grace for this, more or less. But this I actually might, enjoy playing Myers now. So that might be fun. Clown, making him a little bit more easy to counter with survivors, because otherwise, he's really good. Unknown, I like all of this. Uh, Dracula, I like all of this, mostly. Ghoul, yeah, I like that. Oni, like that. And then we don't know any of the perks that are being changed yet. Although they are most likely going to do something with the barbecue and chili, I think, because of the one up there. But other than that, it should be good. Just hopefully they really nerf this for Survivor because this sucks. But other than that, yeah, I think we're done. So I guess we'll see how the stuff works in the P2B on Tuesday. Bye. See you in the fog.